Arriving at school, college or university, students are ready to embark on their journey of learning. Along the way, computers will inevitably play a part in their studies, whether that's to write an essay, look for information on the internet, or perhaps access a virtual learning environment. However, the technology doesn't always make life easier. Take this text document for example. The default small serif font, black text on a white background, both potentially barriers to some people. They might know how to change these settings in Word, but what about PDFs or web pages? Those that face sensory, cognitive or physical difficulties may find that computers pose a barrier to the learning experience, encouraging the idea that the environment just hasn't been designed with them in mind. But there are answers. Interfaces can be made to be more accessible through the use of specialized software and equipment. The problem is, some people are excluded from these solutions. It might be the software is simply too expensive, or that the network security settings don't allow for changes to be made easily. Students may not even want to be identified as having a problem. In the UK, legislation acts as a driver to ensure that education is inclusive for all, though there are always a few who slip through the gaps. The question then was, how could we help? We decided that the priority was to give students the tools they needed to make their learning more accessible. Searching out the best assistive technology that the open source and freeware communities had to offer, we then needed to find a way to place this software into the hands of the students. The answer arrived in the form of portable applications, which could be loaded onto and run from USB sticks. This meant that students could use the applications wherever they went, wherever there was a Windows PC, home, college or work, without the need to install programs. Everything they needed would run from the sticks. We decided to call this AccessApps. Listen now as Anona Scott describes how AccessApps is helping her students.
Yeah, my name is Anona Scott. I'm a lecturer here at Carnegie College. I work as a support for learning tutor, mainly looking at working with individuals who may have additional literacy needs. I find AccessApps has been brilliant so far because it's providing our learners with independence and flexibility. They can use the software that best meets their needs. They can choose what they want, and it's so convenient because they can have it stored on their pen drive and use that on any computer in the college. The other huge benefit, I think, is that they can use it at home. Previously, we have searched and searched to find quality freebies that our learners could use at home, and it's been quite difficult to find stuff that is easily accessible, that they are prepared to download at home and that will work for them. So, from my point of view, this is it's a huge benefit of AccessApps.
AccessApps has been so popular that we've developed two new strands. We're going to call the whole collection EduApps to reflect the educational nature of the software. As well as AccessApps, we now have LearnApps, which is aimed at mainstream students, and TeachApps, which is aimed at teaching staff. So where can you get hold of EduApps? The easiest way is to download the software from our website. You can choose the individual applications that you want to include in your own EduApps package. There are a range of interactive tutorials and guides on the site that will help you select the software that best suits your personal situation. And you can always contact us if you run into any problems. Thank you for watching our presentation, and we hope you'll come visit us soon.